Welcome to the Know. I'm Ashley Jenkins.
And I'm Haddock.
Okay, it's time to get hyped again. The first public teaser for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is here, so is their album cover poster, so we have plenty of details about what's in store for the next movie. Finally!
Yeah, I know. Oh man, I'm so jazzed for this. The teaser itself is pretty thin on details at the surface level. I guess that's why they call it a teaser. If you watched it and your main takeaway was, oh, that's cool, but I have no idea what it was all about, well, that's what we're here for, because we like zooming in on blurry still frames and debating whether Yondu's fin is finny enough.
Well, that's up for debate. So anyway, let's take a look at what the teaser tells us, then we can go over some previous details and speculation and Comic-Con spoilers and put the whole thing together.
All right.
Because we like to know everything based on a teaser.
Yes. Character-wise, we see the expected return of Gamora, Star-Lord,
Who?
Yondu, Nebula, Drax, Rocket Raccoon, and Baby Groot is back.
He's so cute.
Yeah.
The teaser also reveals that Yondu's relationship with the Ravagers has changed significantly since the end of the first movie, and his presence on the poster confirms he's in the Guardians camp now, which should please comic fans, as should the appearance of his classic fin.
That fin. In fact, another shot shows Rocket with Yondu and Ravagers falling around them as they cross a bridge. Chances are it's also related to the shot of Baby Groot in the galaxy's smallest Ravager uniform.
So cute.
Yeah. I can see the little toy on my desk already. But either it's because his rediscovered youth has him rebelling a bit, or because they've been infiltrating the Ravagers, maybe to get Yondu's fin.
Either way, I'm happy. We also know that Star-Lord and Gamora are exploring their personal relationship. Not always a good thing when it turns out one of them can't dance. So even though these stakes are rising as the cinematic universe heads for Infinity War, it looks like the Guardians will still have plenty of fun. No gritty DC business here.
Nah. In case the spacesuits for emergency or for fun sign didn't already clue in.
Some time has clearly passed since the first movie ended, as you'd expect in order for Yondu's status with his crew to change so drastically, and there have been some minor changes to the characters' costumes. Gamora's exploring Casual Friday, Star-Lord's still rocking the jacket, Yondu's looking fabulous.
And then there's Nebula, who looks to have been captured in a disguise or a robe of some kind.
Yeah, not shown. Mantis, Elizabeth Debicki, Taserface, Sylvester Stallone, Ego, Glenn Close, Chok Olsen. Really all the teaser does is, well, it teases the characters that we already know.
And it brings back the Ooga Chaka.
Ooga Chaka.
So, which is the purpose of a teaser after all.
Yeah, so none of that exactly screams huge spoilers, but when you add it to what we've already known and theorized, the movie starts to come into sharper focus.
So here's what we already knew. Kurt Russell has been cast as Star-Lord's father, who, for the purposes of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, is Ego the Living Planet rather than Starhawk because of reasons.
They'll make sense. We also know Sylvester Stallone has been cast in the film in an unknown role.
Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
No,
oh,
sorry.
Please. Can we get a crossover? No. But it's suspected that he could be playing Charlie 27, a genetically engineered soldier and space militia pilot who is designed to withstand Jupiter's gravity. So he is, as Blaine would say, pretty swole. Other theories have Stallone playing a member of the Nova Corps, and he was shown in the Comic-Con trailer to be wearing a Ravager uniform. So I don't know, either way, he's a busy guy.
By the way, yes, I know that Judge Dredd is from 2000 AD, so just please don't put that in the comments. We also know that Sharon Stone has been cast in a Marvel film, but which film and what her role is, still TBD. One of director James Gunn's What We Shot Wednesday teasers, not long after Stone's Marvel announcement was, well, it would be tough to make out exactly what it was, except that it was captioned. He draws about
as good as I do.
Yeah. It was captioned as "Flames in Front of Her Face," which kicked off all sorts of speculation that Stone's character could be Nikki, one of the original Guardians of the Galaxy who can withstand heat and radiation.
We also know the Guardians will be getting yet another member in the form of Mantis, who's been teased in storyboards and may bring some much-needed brain power to the crew, although she hasn't actually been shown in this teaser. That will probably be saved for the full trailer reveal.
We also know that Tommy Flanagan is thought to be playing Tulk Ulzin, and Chris Sullivan is playing Taserface, and it appears Elizabeth Debicki will take on the role of Kismet, or Her, or Aisha, or Paragon.
Girl's got a lot of names.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. And she may turn out to be the main villain.
Yeah, if so, that's also another tie to the introduction of Adam Warlock, who will be crucial to the Infinity Stone and Thanos stories if the comic universe is anything to go by. Aside from the presence of Kismet, the only hint we've had to his existence so far is that cocoon in the Collector's Digs in the first Guardians movie, which was then missing when everyone was busy going like, whoa, look, it's Howard the Duck. Yeah. But the big thing was, where'd he go?
So, here's the theory about what the movie is actually about. We're not counting these as spoilers as such, since they're all just guesses, but if you don't even want the guesses, it's time to plug your ear holes.
Earmuffs. Yeah, it's it's been a few months since the Guardians saved the day. The Ravagers have revolted against Yondu because they're all jealous because he's spending all this time with the Guardians. But Yondu needs his fin, and they need to stage a break-in to get it, potentially to nowhere, as you were pointing out earlier.
Oh yeah, I couldn't quite tell if that one shot when he's in the hallways looking out the. Yeah.
Looks like it could be.
Yeah.
Anyway, someone could be hanging out in the nowhere. I know that we are.
Which, by the way, should be the name of the Nose headquarters. Now.
We really, maybe we'll just put that on the door.
Anywho, Kismet will hire the Guardians, but being the lovable dorks that they are, of course, it's all going to get messed up. They'll get on her bad side, and they'll have to square off against her in addition to the Ravagers.
Yeah, Mantis and Ego in his human form will turn up some point, giving Star-Lord the chance to bond with his family, such as it is, mirroring Gamora's own familiar themes with Nebula and Yondu's, of course, new family in the Guardians.
Actress Zoe Saldana confirmed her part in this family ties theme in an interview with IGN, where she said, "You'll begin to get a glimpse of how terrible life must have been like to grow up with a crazy stepfather through Nebula. Nebula is still in that teeny fucking hateful shit."
So she's, teeny.
Yeah, the definition of teenager years. She's just resentful and bitter. Gamora, everything she does is trying to gain redemption for what she'd done before, and that's where you're going to find her, and then obviously their relationship is very volatile.
Cat 5. The movie will also advance towards Infinity War, potentially by leading toward Adam Warlock's introduction.
And apparently not everybody's a dancer, so
that's
that.
going to be a crucial plot point. So,
nobody put Star-Lord in the corner.
So weird dude Taserface and Chugal's Infinin. Why would the Ravagers have Yondu's fin, and why wouldn't he have just worn it in the first movie if they all had it anyway? There are still so many mysteries.
Do you have your own theories? Leave them in the comments.
And for more chronic over-analysis of Marvel teasers, like this video and subscribe to the Now. I mean, just think. Next month, we get to nerd out over MCU's Sorcerer Supreme. And hopefully that's where we'll get a full trailer.
Yes, hopefully. Stay tuned.
Yeah, because Gunn did say that this isn't a cut down of a trailer. It's like its own independent thing.
Nice.
So the trailer is like a whole other thing.
Should be all chock full of new shots for us to overanalyze.
I hope so.
Sweet.
I love overanalyzing.